I might be an addict. I just might be an addict. And you know what? I don't care. I want to play story. Because, like, I don't know when to branch off and do side content, because there are, like, so many sections where you just get locked out of doing side content to progress the main story. The main scenario, as they like to call it. Alright, so we are... going out. Cock and ball. Let's start here. Do a little bit of side content as a treat.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown?
Just some linen.
Apologies, but your item. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but my mother thinks it might be bandits.
It usually is.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait.
Going to find it.
Oh.
What is that? What? Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that a leftover wind avatar? It is. Oh, okay, it's a mark. Aruna, rank C.
If that's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
Ooh, let's go. Might as well practice, man. Fuck. I missed the time. Fuck. Wrong one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I gotta practice this more often. Shit, that's so cool.
Rest well. I know I will. That's better.
That damn bird's a menace! Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your...
They hardly...
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit, come to steal my...
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me, I demand recompense.
These goods are...
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would...
Did someone from the market send you?
So the fool has... Oi! Killer!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop!
Handsome one?
Me that!
Oh.
Fire and flame!
on his ass. Hell yeah. I love Titanic block.
All right, all right. You made your...
Did he hurt you?
No. No, thank you. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him. And he would have succeeded had the great lender not... My shipment is safe. And my...
We can speak of that once you're safe in North.
Damn, how was I sleeping on Titanic block for this long? This shit's crazy. Also feels low-key less committal than trying to dodge.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be... Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad.
Oh, I almost forgot. You'll be happy to know both bolts have also added a few extra lengths free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
Hell yeah.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
I'll do that later. I guess let's go to Lost Wing.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tailor are all but worthless.
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes.
Hello, Sid.
Hey, Quentin.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy rustlings in the undergrowth. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or, given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble,
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking.
All right. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously. Excuse me.
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing
Good
out of the
evening. I
ordinary.
really appreciate Titans
Don't
blocking
worry.
this channel.
Any
Yes,
shady
sir.
characters try and slip into town this way.
All right.
I do love me a free parry button,
the Black Shield.
especially after coming off of Sekiro. Good to see you, Blue. Hope you've been well. It just has that satisfying crunch to it for real, and the 3 follow-up attack is crazy. Can I upgrade it? Do I already have it upgraded? I already have it mastered, yeah. Cool. I keep telling my... Oh, wait, I can afford it now. Yes! 4 bars of limit break. Hell yeah. Have I upgraded Heatwave, actually? I haven't. That's embarrassing. Oops. Sorry, I've been able to join recently. It's okay. We're in different time zones, bro. Don't even worry about it. Earth and Fury looks so crazy. We are actively in different time zones. Do not worry about it. For chill. Let's see. I did get a new ability. I kind of want to switch out Upheaval. or Raging Fists, because that looks pretty fun. Ooh! I want to try this out at some point. Low-key, Titan might be my favorite primal in the loadout so far. Raging Fist is another counter? Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh my god, that's so awkward. Oh my god. What a coincidence.
There's talk of suspicion.
No, but I've heard something.
Where was...
In Lawbert was out foraging for herb. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry.
I see.
Oh, cool. We don't even have to talk to the other villagers. Oh, perfect. It's on our way.
Seems Lawbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal?
Yeah,
Shall
I'm
we go
loving
and
the fuck out of this
investigate?
game, actually. Like, this game is absolutely fun as shit. So that that step forward in the wind up. The meaning of the girl just being overwhelmed by food. What is this game and counter options? Oh my god, yes. I literally have Rook's counter or Rook's Gambit. Heat Wave, which I didn't know was a counter until last stream, and now we have Raging Fist and Feather Block. So like, I'm eating. Like, I am for sure eating right now.
You there?
Fuck! He's seen us.
The Black
Get them
Shields.
before they escape.
Black Shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Stay down! Alright, let's practice, shall we? Come on, come at me. Ooh! That felt good. Swing! I dare you. Wait, I see you.
Too slow.
Anyway, back to fucking around. Ow. We have machinist drill at home, legit. Alright, let me get this off one more time. God damn it, Torgal, you're too good. Bro, this game has such satisfying hits, it's crazy.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing?
Clive.
I found some black shields
Black shields, though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy, and it would appear the pack has finally damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this, and bite back.
I'm sorry, who did the black shield serve?
Because I want him.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque.
I don't understand. Why him?
I
The combat is
suppose it is
fantastic, so much
better
skill,
that you
especially on high
know
level
the
2.
truth.
Shame it requires so much SP for real.
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened and fight it I did. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed.
So what?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice, a means of ridding himself of his rivals. His response, however, was rather more visceral, and he faced no... I lost everything. My loved ones, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice, so I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, but the man himself proved an altogether more difficult. With money and power come protection, and so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing,
And
of course, they too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunt, seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty, all under the what our wounds are the same. We know where he hides. What we did not know until now, however...
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment.
Holy shit.
My friends and comrade...
Okay, Quentin. I didn't know there was a whole conspiracy here. Quentin really be more than he appears. For real. Damn, I wasn't expecting that at all. Holy moly, bro. I have a lot of things to sell, I think.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Oh, we're just doing it.
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Here's what we agreed on. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. Could never have too many. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Wait, so where... Where are we going?
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him. There is no time to lose. The final stage of our plan must be put into motion.
What's the current story beat? We are currently helping Mid build the Enterprise, and we're on part 2 right now, which is gathering stuff to create the thermal displacement.
If you're ready,
machinery.
leave at once.
Yeah, we just killed Titan, as you can probably tell.
Come, my children.
I'm going the wrong way.
Reckoning is nigh.
Oh no, Quentin's quest continues later. Gotcha. The music change is very ominous. This? No. Am I lost? It was the same way that I went down, right? Like, I just go up here. Yeah, okay, I'm here. How'd you like the absolute Titan of a Titan fight? Bro, that was fucking Titan, baby! That shit was epic. It's so cool how it like kind of felt like a on the rails almost shooter type. Like, oh my god, the scale of Titan versus the scale of like Ifrit was so cool to see. And like that fight lasted 35 minutes. I thought that shit lasted for like an hour. I was so fucking enraptured that I just thought that everything else like was like going by so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was so cool. And it was also very satisfying to finally kill Kupka, because like fuck Kupka. Give me that. That's mine now. One of the best icon fights in the game, hands down, and hell yeah, it was so good. Hell yeah.
Time to fight.
But yeah, this game has definitely captured my attention. Hi. Hey, Helena.
Oh, there you are, Sid. The ruins are just over there.
Of course.
I got you, girly. How many hours have you put into it? This is going to be my 19th hour, I think, at this point. So, what's the creature?
Anybody home?
Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, not another Ariman.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Too slow.
I'm also rushing through stories, so that's on me. Knocked up my burst though.
Nice try.
Got him.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Eyeball down.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't...
All right.
Yay. Well, that was easy. Hell yeah, my renown went up. And I leveled up! Huge. Eye of the Warrior. And Meteorite. Hang on, Clive, I saw something, like... I saw something, like... Was it over here? No. Was it back there? I think it was back there. But yeah, I'm loving the fuck out of this game. I gotta say, Blue, I got a lot of contenders for my game of the year this year. I got a lot of contenders. I gotta say. Because, like, I've gotten at least 4 games this year that are, like, so me. Like, so for me. Ayo, later night stream, bro? Yeah, exactly. What a wonderful problem to have.
Mid.
Yeah.
Helena
like,
has recovered the
Infinite
material for the
Wealth
helm.
came out this year.
She'll be along
Balatro
shortly.
came out this year.
Excellent.
16
Another
on
job well
PC
done.
came out this year. I finally
And
finished
just
Sekiro
one
this year.
remaining.
Like,
Right.
oh my god, I'm
Right, the shielding.
eating, dude.
This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still
Thank
be
you for this,
spitting out enough
Jordan.
fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze.
Yeah, I'm only streaming for like an hour
Which
or
is
so.
why you
I'm
need proper
tired. I have
shielding.
work tomorrow.
A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. I need something light.
Well, if I were in need of I know whose counsel I...
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought
So
of
many
that,
games
obviously.
for us this year, dog. For
I've
real.
got all the details written. Can you take this to it?
Like, legit.
Right
There are
away.
so many games that have come out this year that I'm just like, not even just come out, like games that I've played this year that I'm like, I'm so happy with. And like, this is a rare year for me. Like, I have multiple Game of the Year contenders. Like, what was it? Last year's was Hi-Fi Rush. Like, this year, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know who it's gonna be, because it's like, also it'd be DRDR already. Damn, it's been out for like 3 days, dog. It's just...
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
A cleric's medallion, healing potency by potion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
40% huge.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
All of them, right there. I love every second of it. Fuck
Always
yeah, baby.
something in there.
Hi, Gav.
Are you still running round after mid? Oh, you poor bastard.
Might as well just take out that griffin. Dawsmare is lost from Lostwing to Cair Norvent. Okay. I'll go back there.
Ah,
Hi,
my
Vivian.
favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn?
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenarios. Cool.
Very good.
Now I'll do that griffin off stream, actually. I want to continue the main story.
Clive, sorry.
Don't worry. I believe this...
I'm not sure if I have a game of the year yet.
Let's
James,
see
yeah, the
here.
16 still counts.
One
So
bolt
there's
of
also
red, one bolt
DQ11
of
though.
blue.
Plus Zelda this week. Oh yeah, Zelda does come
What's
out
this?
this week.
I don't recall
Oh
ordering
wait,
any
Balatro
silk or
Mobile
velvet
also
or-
comes out in 3 days.
Is this gold work? If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for the...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. I can always return them if...
Oh, no.
Oh, there's only to be. Speaking of which,
White Continental Silk.
This one?
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the...
her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised
Oh no,
together.
productivity in the
wasn't
whole
it?
world is about to decrease. Legit.
Together,
Comes
but...
out this
When my
Thursday?
father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was
Yeah,
taken as a
like,
ward to ensure that her
Balatro,
father, the Silver Maiden, would keep the peace.
I've been playing a
She's
lot
an
of Slay the
honest
Spire
goodness
lately,
princess then,
and I
isn't she?
finally beat Ascension 20
could
on
tell, you know.
Ironclad.
Somebody would just have that
And
air about
this game,
them.
I
Not
don't
many
know
round
how
in
I've fallen
mind.
in love with this game
I'd
again,
offered to sew her something
but
that might better suit her station, but she'd most likely turn me down as she always does.
Don't take it the wrong way.
yeah,
She
like
certainly seems to be attached to...
there has been a lot of great games. Core Keeper
Sometimes
came
I
out
think
this
she never
year.
takes it
I've
off.
been enjoying the fuck out of Core Keeper actually.
Well,
It's
perhaps she'll
basically
make
just
something
top-down
for herself
Minecraft,
with your
which I really
gift.
like.
We'll see us.
Easier on my brain. Hell yeah. 500 ability points! Huge!
Lady Hortense said
I'm
she'd
still trying to beat it with Ironclad. It's... I know the ins and outs of Ironclad at this point, and I gotta say, geez. It's a lot. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade Heat Wave because we've been using it for this long. Hell yeah. Like, I want you to know that the higher you go on the Ascension after you beat the game for the first time, the Ascension just keeps kicking you in the dick, Jordan. It's so funny. Some runs will go absolutely horribly, some runs will go absolutely stupidly good for you. Like, there's so much to it, dude. Hades 2 came out this year too? How can I forget?
For you, Clive, always.
I don't think it's going to be my game of the year in the state it's in right now, but maybe if they do a major update before the end of the year, I might change my mind. Like, I'm eating this year.
What are these? She has some specific requirements for the material, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight. As you can imagine, I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Oh, nice.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine.
Ironclad would be simple enough.
Timber and steel
Ironclad
alike.
is the definition of, like, you're blazing through. Like, you are
from
taking
those very
damage and you are
materials
just
nonetheless.
like, forcing your way through, like, literally everything.
But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as Moo. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would... So if it might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply, I shall speak to them and see what... If you would be so kind as to procure the knowledge of the...
Thank you. And since you're a...
Yeah, Ironclad has, like, several types of builds that really only get going at when you've unlocked everything for Ironclad, because there's a lot of cards and relics that really do synergize with his gameplay.
So you need a hand?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need.
The other can assist me in research.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well...
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove in...
Wait, I get to pick between my wife and Tarja? Damn. Hi, Jill.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I got a dip for work, but enjoy the rest of the stream.
So,
Catch you later.
Clive,
Bye, Blue.
Have you made your Who will...
You know, I haven't spent any time with Tarja.
All right. So...
I have taken the liberty of...
Garlic. Conch shells? Are you sure? Looks like the ingredient...
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that
so
are rarely
to
exploited.
unlock more cards for
Effects
Ironclad
for which they were
better
once
with more
highly
builds.
prized.
Essentially, it's more
So
like
much
you
so, in fact,
are
that they were
unlocking the
harvested
potential
almost
for
to
better
extinction,
builds.
Hence moon dews having
Because,
fallen
like,
from
there are
favor.
some relics that are
Now,
locked
of course,
behind
they can be obtained
unlocks.
with
There are
ease.
some
You
cards
should
and
be
then
able
some...
to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Yeah, cards and
Well,
relics.
isn't that
I think it's the only
convenient?
thing that's really...
I was hoping to be able to make a trip
But, like,
over that way sometime
for
soon.
basic
Need to
Ironclad,
speak
I
to
would
an
say
old
go for
acquaintance. I'll
strength-based
meet you there.
All
builds.
right. Stay safe.
Just like high strength and just powering through enemies as quickly as possible.
See you later, Clive.
Bye, Jill. I'm sorry. We haven't spent any time with Tarja. Ah, damn it. Back to Northreach. Like, I found strength builds to be very reliable for Ironclad. But it really just depends on how smart you play it. And how hard you
Where's
explore it.
Tarja?
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
You spoiling another...
There you are, Tarja.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split.
All right.
Let's see now. Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Strength is definitely what I've been trying, but I haven't played in a bit. Valid.
What do you want?
Pepio nuts.
Go on. Take it.
There's talk.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them before... Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Well,
I did.
garlic and pepion. We should get this back to Tome.
I definitely want to show you a bit.
Boss,
dear, also.
We're
when we
not
get
in
the time.
too
Okay,
much of a
okay.
rush, are we? Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire.
Yo, about time, dude.
No luck, though. My
Do it.
usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too. By all of us.
Yay. Simply, I just don't think Tarya had enough screen time, so...
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
The PS5 has Discord integration? That's crazy. Let's get out of here.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. I was just explaining to Tarya how we might best go about preparing the Moondew, and now that we have all the...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
I love you, Jill.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Thank God.
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Huge. Thanks for the kill, I guess.
I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
I do appreciate this feature a lot. Holy shit. Hi, Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Ooh, that features nice fetch quests. Not even fetch quests, this is the main quest. That's nice.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Thank you. Sometime later.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Alright, good
Fuck
night,
for
Jordan.
I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and
You don't mean...
now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Thanks, Blackthorn.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be, you see. But now she's so close to being finished. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to... I want people to sail aboard her by choice. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too, now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yay.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion. They should be back by now, but I can't help.
They know the work is done.
But what if I've got them before they go out? I always remind them why we're doing. But I never really thought how my words might affect.
I'll go and find them.
Thank you, Sid. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Right,
Right, Clive. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear. That girl... No, excuse...
Not quite. She said that...
She said that?
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday? She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Son of a bitch. What the?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across. But anyway, I was got a urgent by the sound of it. One of your uncle.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
Charon and Obolus. That's funny.
What tidings?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumors already reach my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two. Might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Uncle Byron. That's... yeah, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well...
Sorry, Gav.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work?
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid...
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind just like when we built... Anyway, we all set to head to the old hut. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses.
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count. Just be sure to give Sid and the...
Oh, by the way, Jill will be... She's got some things to take.
I hope she's telling the truth. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Goots! And Charon.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
I was very scared that it's going to pan to somebody who's watching them. Ooh. Lightning's Cleft. Onward!
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be...
Really?
Oh, aye.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about...
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and...
How does a merchant...
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone.
My brother's right on all accounts.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got this...
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't... Chances are they'll come for you either way.
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway...
You've clearly got a fine head.
We're lucky you came now. Hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad. Our merchant friend loaded his... Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods.
All right.
Nope, nope. You just put an end to those bandits.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
God, I love this counter. Nice.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be an...
Seems we've found ourselves...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bar.
And how exactly will you be...
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his...
Smooth, I guess. Hell yeah.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Hell no. Not the fallen architecture making my game lag. Whoa. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Meanwhile.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Ugh. You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Uh-oh.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
It's over.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already.
What is that?
We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to
Helgaroo?
His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. It's not as if we can wait for this siege to
Nice, baby. God, I love this block.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Should probably go to bed soon.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man.
must leave for the... I am hurrying, my lord.
Bloody cruise.
You want something moving? Then Old Rich is your man. He's never lost a load, and he's a third the price of the Crimson Caravan. So rather with the best, put Old Rich to the test.
Caravan scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Chocobo. Oh, sick.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. You've a discerning
Out of my sight, wretch!
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Ooh, flatbread.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Inflation really does get to us all.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Peaches, they're sweet as nectar.
There
I'll
he
take
is.
the large one.
An egg.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm...
Slow down, Good.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get...
Do you remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Here.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market.
So, to get the pass back, we need...
No one knows more about what goes on.
Where do we find...
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like the present.
You two go. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, mate.
Right.
Oh, Goots.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity. Leading...
So the children are stealing passes?
Yes. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet, none of the victims...
Which means?
That someone, the same someone who is encouraging the children, and the same someone who has... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Will you stand with... You want to get your pass, and we want to catch whoever's behind it all. And Tuba.
Is there any other way of getting...
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan, but the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that, like...
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right.
Thank you. But I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Hell yeah.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that you...
The furniture makers.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for some... Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect...
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpocket.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word.
Thank you.
I'll take them down. Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry.
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. Street urchins, by the sound of...
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should...
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Tight-fisted swine.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us. So guess what I'm about?
Sorry.
Sheesh.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the...
What do you want?
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad... We need to know who's behind...
I don't know much about it, Rick. He said he got a job.
Sounds proper.
We need to find...
Do you know where you're...
He's usually by the...
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Wait and
Let me
bye.
carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Water for hire?
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa. Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
Chase sequence?
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Aha.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who were making you steal for them.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but didn't come at all half the time. Before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around you.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get... Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Oh.
Your sister?
Well, this is awkward.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? Theodore, at your service.
Theodore.
Vultures who have made Boklad there. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refuge. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the... Then we all want the same thing.
I'm sorry.
Where is it?
So?
What else? You get your trader's pass back.
All right then.
All right.
So what's the plan?
Hansa, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's...
Leighton's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
Let's kill some guys. Come on, team.
That's that then.
I got Theo.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot. Fire and flame!
Dumbass.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all!
Alright, big boy, let's go.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Yay, we did it. Should wait.
Ah, Clive.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpocket, I only hope yours is among the items. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass.
Thank God.
I will. Thank you.
Elle, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without it, would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans, for a small fee, we will move, be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to, and who better to join force, wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is... So what would you say?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
The Crimson Compass.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones.
Oh! Sick!
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own.
We'll try the caravan.
Ooh, nice.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Okay, that's enough of that. Whew. Let's see, is there anyone to raid tonight, perhaps? The answer is no. Alright, well, thank you so much for coming, everyone. Really appreciate y'all being here. Probably won't be live tomorrow.